Assalamu alaikum. My name is Jamal. I'm from Chicago. I have something really important that I feel is important to say, but the trouble I know is that I neither has wisdom nor have the communication skills to, put it for what its value is. So I'm counting on you to please, understand it from your own side and try to see it, clarify things for your own self. And especially if you are in America and being a Muslim, you are somehow in a leadership position, whether it's in some organization or masjid or a group or whatever. Uh, Especially in that case, please try to realize the importance of what I'm about to suggest. And if you are not in a leadership position but you are connected to the masjid, please share this with the leadership so that they can consider about this thing. And if you are, just in case you're not connected with any masjid, your local masjid, I think it's high time that all of us should begin to connect with masajid that is around. It's really high time. The thing that I want to point out is that, I complained about it on 12th January 2021 that I haven't heard any Muslim opinion or, worldview of what has happened on January 6th on Capitol Hill. The white supremacists and Trump supporters, they stormed it, they did all the violence, and 5 people got killed. And they, what that is. But what I want to point out is that there is a lack of not just opinion from Muslim side, rather there is no plan in place. There is no insight of what this entails for America, and we being Americans, what is our responsibility on how to deal with it, and what is it that we should expect in future, and how to prepare for that. And so what I want to bring to you is that if you think that it's something that has happened and now it's gone, I think we'll be mistaken if we think that way. Those people actually have felt powerful for what they have done. They have done something that it has never happened before. They have shaken the core of the most powerful nation in the world, and they feel really, really strong. And they also recognize that the reaction that has come now is not the best time to counter react with it. So they have backed off, kind of gone underground, but they are very, very happy about it. They are gloating in it, and this is just the beginning of their campaign. So we have to expect more and more of it. If we don't, then we are living in fool's paradise, rather. It's another thing that was brought to my attention, and I could not deny it, was that these a lot of people in these militias are ex-military personnel or police people and law enforcement people, and now politicians. And a lot of them have already made into deep into the police departments and army and politics. So it's so much so that we have in the House of Representatives 100 plus Republicans, so-called, who are, kind of with these kind of people, and many of them are with these people. So they have really, what's the word, absorbed deep into the structure of the society. So to have all that sentiment out there with so much, power in it, that it has done what it has done, we must expect that, it's going to fly in our faces more and more. And minorities, immigrants, Muslims, Jews, and we will be targets. And so the leadership of Muslims have to figure out a way, and I'm not talking about the usual what we have done so far. It's fine, we have done trainings, and now the masajid have the security, at least in Chicago, after Australia event last year or 2 years back. It was but now Muslims have to come together and prove themselves, just like these militias have proven themselves that they are an entity. We Muslims have to come together, however many we are. Over here, 6 billion, 8 billion, whatever Muslims we are here in America. We have to prove it. Hey, this is who we are. We are balanced people. We are not going to stand for it. We are going to resist this. We are not going to tolerate this. We have a position on it. Our religion requires us to be just and make sure that the society runs smoothly. So, however million we are, we have to become visible. We have to be known. We have to be out there. And so for that, we need to have work going on. So I'm in Chicago, so CIOGC is a good organization. It's an umbrella organization which has a lot of masajid and other organizations as members. And other, big cities also have such umbrella organizations. So these organizations have to start getting together, this, ISNA, ICNA, and all that. Do whatever it needs today and become a mainstream force. Your leadership, your PR person must start showing her face on whatever, CNN, BBC, CBS or whatever, PBS, with mainstream presence out there completely. You will lead us, rest of the however million we are, and also show the external society that we are absolutely positive force. We will not permit anarchy and bloodshed or any kind of injustice to prevail. We are part of this country. Let's take the ownership of it. So I want leadership Muslim leadership to make a plan and get into that place of recognition and power. All of us will stand behind you. If you are a regular person, you can do a lot of things. Be part of the masjid, volunteer in society also, in masjid also, talk to the leadership, push them. We also have to push our representatives in Capitol Hill, whether they're in the House or in Senate. So know your representative, know your senator. Go talk to him or her. You don't get to talk to them as such. It's their staff, but make sure that you call them regularly and you have their number handy, and you make sure that on any issue, you tell them what is it that you want them to do. I think we need to stand our ground now and take control of the situation and figure out where is it that we need to go. And Muslims have a role to play. Muslim leadership has to play a role. And if you are just a run-of-a-mill Muslim who does not know what Islam is, like myself, let's start working on ourselves. We need Muslims. I mean, real Muslim. We need that. I'm not talking about me and you. I am also a Muslim. No, real working Muslims, living, breathing Muslims. We need that, and we need their presence. We need their leadership. We want them to stand up and make a sound that everybody hears and knows, okay, here comes another group of people who are upright, good, awesome force that will help goodness and that will shun badness. If you're not part of the masjid, be part of the masjid. If you are, please share this video with your leadership. If you think they are not they're not on top of that. If you're already in the masjid in leadership and you're listening to this, figure out how to get all the masajid in your city together, and how all the cities will come together, and how all the states will then come together under one umbrella, so that all of us 6-8 billion millions, how many we are in American Muslims, we become one force. If these militias, handful of people, can come together and show this much strength, imagine what we can do. May Allah Ta'ala bring goodness out of it, Ya Rab. None. Nobody can do nothing except you, Ya Rab. Ameen.